Another year, another season marred by setbacks and injuries. But every year I maintain the hope that this season will be the last. I will always work until that is an achievable goal. That has been my major mindset for this current season, this current indoor season. I wasn't chosen to run indoor conference, which sucks. I'm a competitor. I want to go compete. But it just wasn't in the cards this year. I'm so excited to see my teammates, run. We got ESPN Plus. I'll be able to watch them. And I believe that we have a chance of winning conference both on the men's and women's side. So it'll be fun watching them, but from a screen instead from you know on the stands or even on the track, which it's okay. Achilles' foot and ankle issues reared its ugly pestilent face as it so often does this year. Oh, it's all started after cross country season. I got nose surgery for deviated septum, bone spur, a cyst, and enlarged inflammation in my nostrils, which had made it increasingly hard to breathe through my nose.
Spokane, Washington.
Oh yeah, Spokane, Washington.
Oh my gosh, a little weird as hell. Sprite. I'm locked in the heck in, man. I'm locked in. I'm locked in.
It's gotten a lot better, of course, what you would expect after surgery. But I didn't take the precautions needed for recovery, and my comeback was very hazardous, I guess you could say. It was too fast. I started biking 3 days after surgery, and then I started running 5 days after, and I ran for that whole week, and I ended up running like 30 miles. No go. Achilles flared up, foot flared up, ankle flared up, shin flared up, everything flared up, and that put me out until like mid January. So that was late November. I got the surgery. I got the surgery a week after our regionals, and that put me out for a good minute. I still raced Texas Tech this past 2 weekends ago. I think it was Valentine's Day weekend, um, and I didn't go too well. I just felt lost at that race. It was only really worth 2 weeks. That was only 2 weeks worth of training into that race, or a week and a half really. And I ran not even close to what I expected. I want to run 4:10, 8:20 this indoor season. To prove Oklahoma State wrong, of course. That's a whole pool of thoughts and memories that I don't have time to dive into right now. That's another story for another day. But to get back on track, I guess you could say. But yeah, just didn't happen. I didn't have enough training. Um, and the race itself, I just felt lost. As I said before, it just didn't feel. I don't know. I mean, it's been 3 years since the indoor race and 2 years since any track meet of any kind, so that's most likely why. And I gotta give myself a break. I only had 2 weeks of training, and 8:54 3K converted to a 8:47 after altitude. That's still not bad if you think about it. It's still not really that bad. Taking account for everything. Um, it still sucks though. Spokane, Washington. Yeah, consistency has been slowly building up. Have been more focused on cross training. Everything has been more threshold oriented. Now overuse the body, slowly increase volume and efforts. Work smart and efficiently instead of just working hard. Which, at the end of the day, if I don't work smart and hard, I combine all those things. I just end up overworking myself again, which I always end up doing. That's just a 30-kilometer ride. Um, Wednesdays are supposed to be like my MLR days, but I can't run that much, so just bike and running. So double in the afternoon, usually around 44 miles. Can you see me? It's so empty in here. It's a ghost town. Just an easy 4 miles. Still slowly building up. Only running 5 days a week right now, which is annoying because it's not much mileage. Only 28 to 30. Trying to eat some picadillo with frijoles. Should really have not like an unhealthy obsession like fucking Irish authors, Maggie O'Farrell and Sally O'Reilly. I don't know, something about Irish authors right now is just it's just amazing. Whoa, I feel like recently I've been able to find like not perfect, but like albums that weirdly fit the novel I'm reading. Like J. Marie Comfort Me by Mrs. Ski, fit Marriage Portrait by Maggie O'Farrell. Summer Made Me Blue, Summer Gave Me Sky by Ricky Acid, fit Pictures of Dorian Gray pretty good. And this new album I found like a couple weeks ago, Joy 1596. I forgot what the artist's name is, but that fits normal people pretty good. So three book streak with finding albums that fit the book. That was pretty neat. I hope I continue the streak. I don't know what novel I'm gonna read next after normal people. Probably 11/22/63, right? Stephen King. Fuck. Bookshelf in the making. This is a really fun ride, I'm not gonna lie. It's just like the sense, RPM's high, heart rate, I'm making slow. I don't really focus on heart rate when I'm cycling because it's very fun. La escuela. The day of school. This is my last day of school. I don't got classes on Fridays because UTA, I mean, most of my professors don't have classes on Fridays because it's like almost like 90% of us, like almost every student works a part-time job, and I'm part of those students. So yeah, work out tomorrow. Final destination. But the bus literally just passed by me right when I was entering like the fucking street. It's like funny, like having to it feels so funny like having to put like a phone somewhere, like recording and like retrace your steps. Anyways, school's over. I did some treatment. Yeah, just worked a lot of my Achilles and my IT band, which has been bothering me for like 3 months already since my surgery. So my nose surgery. But yeah, hopefully it doesn't flare tomorrow. And now it's time for that 45 to hour drive in the afternoon because the traffic gets crazy. It's never really an hour, but I over exaggerate. I have no clue why I decided to listen to Google Maps. I usually always take the streets on my way back home in the afternoons because I know the highways will like complete back no matter what Google Maps says, even if it's clear. If it's 4 p.m. it's never empty. But no, I decided to like take a risk today, and it's not going well. I'm switching my PM and AM workout, so I usually do my afternoons with a running threshold, but I won't have access to the track in the afternoon because I got work at 4 p.m., which is really annoying, and just want to get this done. And it's a lot more easier to do a biking workout in the afternoon because I don't gotta go anywhere. And workout today is either 5 or 6 by kilometer. I'm just gonna cut it down, so I'm gonna start off like more like slower than my threshold pace. I don't really know exactly what my threshold pace is right now, but I'm just making an educated guess. I'm guessing it's like 5:20 would be that pace I want to go right now, and cut it down to my true threshold pace would be, which is probably like the 5:10s for like a kilometer repeat workout, or 5 flats. Like even that feels pretty smooth. Ever since I got no surgery, just being stationary for 2 weeks and trying to rush back from all that definitely messed up my left leg, so that's really annoying. I'm probably gonna do the whole workout reverse on the track. It's gonna be on the middle school track, so it's I believe 333 meters. So 3 laps around it should be exactly a kilometer, or a little bit more than 3 laps. Yeah, I think today's the first day of racing for conference. The mile prelims are today, if there are prelims.
Well, go join the soccer practice.
Soccer practice?
Be like, yo, coach, you know, have fun workout. No, it's like that's soccer practice. Right?
Yeah, it's like middle school or PE athletics.
Oh yeah, middle school athletics.
That's why I don't think they use a track anymore. I've never seen anybody use a track in like ages.
On that lens because it doesn't have a filter.
Okay, so I just finished my warm up. Making sure my IT band feels pretty good. So I did my band stretches prior. Now my ankle stretches right now. Did a loop around the track too, so it's not really the bounciest track, which you could expect from middle school track, but at least it's exactly 300 meters. A little bit over 300 meters. Actually, I believe 300 meters should be around like 0.18, and it was 0.20. So as long as I run lane 2 or 3, I should hit exactly a kilometer after 3 laps. So that's the goal. Just hopefully just make 3 laps a kilometer. Some ladies are walking. I'm wearing something special, I guess, something under the shirt. Since it is the Metron track, I got the Metron jersey. I'm gonna review that once I start doing the workout though. So just dynamic stretches for right now. Are the bars
Close eyes, looking back at me.
mic'd up for part of the workout? Let's see how this goes. I'm gonna be alternating between reps with left turns and right turns. Keep recording. Wait, before I do the strides, let me show the jersey. Let me show the singlet. Meacham. I don't know when was the last time I wore this, but it felt fitting because, I mean, look to the track, look to the school. School's over there, so all the old middle school.
Close eyes, looking back at me.
Right there's a lap.
The rest is
I got it. P7.
What line's that? Right here. 204. Yeah, it's a little more than K, but watch got 303. That's a bit quick. 315 for the first rep, so you need to slow down a bit. You're good. Alright, so I'm gonna start turning my right side this time. I'm gonna definitely try slowing down. So I went through 67s. Last lap was like a 60 for 333 meters. So I mean, give or take a couple seconds because watches are pretty inaccurate.
I see your inner organs, they were jellyfish blue. They were jellyfish blue. They were jellyfish blue. Close eyes, dream, looking back.
311. It's probably close to 314. So first rep probably close to 310. So it's probably the halfway point of the workout. Starting to feel a bit more on that one, not gonna lie. 2 feels comfortable. 3 or 4, so fastest the 3 reps. Keep it there for the 4th. Yeah.
Show YouTube the tattoos. Let me see.
Yeah.
Okay.
Most of these were inspired by Field Medic, so. Yeah. I have my bunny. They're not that good. They're pretty shitty.
Is glancing to the side.
I got two left. You gotta keep it like that. All right. These first two, same pace. I'm the next two, same pace. Last lap, try to pick up the turnover a little bit for fun because I'm feeling pretty good.
Put it away. Just be.
Okay. Yeah, let me drive a little bit before the next rep. Might have pushed a tad bit too much on the last rep. I just, like, yeah, gotta get better at that. Gotta be more mature. But last rep was like 249. Stuff felt pretty smooth. Heart rate was low. Just like some light threshold on the bike in the afternoon. Nothing too crazy. Just low 200 watts heart rate. So my FTP honestly isn't really accurate. So that's more like zone 2 work, which is good enough right now. Since it's been on a couple weeks straight of 100 miles on the bike. And 3 weeks straight of consistent workouts. So yeah, I'm gonna get my shoes on and start cooling now. How'd I look? I also remember on this track, I tried out for the soccer team my 7th grade year. And I ran like 450 for the 1500, like just all out right here. And just based off of that, like the soccer coach just looked like, damn, this motherfucker might know how to play soccer. Yeah, the first practice was like a mile time trial, 1500 meter time trial. Second practice, we actually had to like play soccer. I didn't know how to do shit. I was so lost. Like, went for like 2 more practices and first I got cut. I'm not that Mexican, bro. Yeah, that's a funny story.
We can't zoom in that much, and I don't want to.
People were just staring. There was a people staring the whole time to work out. I can see through the lens. Oh, what's up?
That's a viper.
Yes, hello. I want mobile order for Martin. Do you think they heard?
Yeah.
Okay. Look at you. Gotta cook food. Gotta start biking like pretty soon. Like my son, like at least 20 minutes because I gotta go to work. But I can't go to work if I don't eat. So I have my bike suit. Also, I get on the bike, but like I don't have any food. So usually what I make is Mexican rice. It's by far the easiest way to get carbs, in my opinion. So I put a fat load of oil. It's 2 cups. You gotta multiply by 1.5 for water. So it's 2 cups. For once, I'm too tall for this. But yeah, it's 2 cups and then 3 cups of water, or 2 cups of rice, 3 cups of water, and look,
What the hell?
I'm cooking.
Feel that big ass fly.
Yeah, Martin's making the chicken already, but we need
Are you
carbs.
recording already? That's a big ass fly.
Yeah. Okay, so you see right there, it's like, so it's already getting a little bit brown right there, you know. So you get your cup, full of water. I can't really cancel. And that's 1. And that's 2. And that's 3. Like for good measure, it's really like 3 cups, like 1/10 or whatever. And you gotta move it around. Don't let the water fall.
Wait, bro.
No.
a lot of tables.
Get the comino. What is it?
Bouillon.
Bouillon. Whatever it is.
Comino is the thing over there. Cumin.
Cumin. Oh, I always just call it comino. But get the fucking bouillon. Alright, and then you gotta get like a perfect, like rich red orange color where like you know that's you're gonna taste that salt. You put it on low. Not for the bike ride. Fuck, wrong one. Abanico on. Swift turned on. Starting the workout. It's 10 by 3 minute on, 1 minute off. The music didn't pause. Started my workout 10 by 3 minute on, 1 minute off, 210 watts for the on, 130 for the off. So in my opinion, it's nothing too crazy. My FTP I feel like is a little out of date, so we'll see how this feels. I'm about to enter my first rep right here. Halfway through the workout, might stop a little early. Just don't want to overdo it. Feeling pretty tired. I don't think I feel enough after the. I don't think I feel enough after the morning run. Or I feel I think I'm not hydrated enough because I'm hungry. I'm thirsty. I did end up cutting it a little bit short. 8 by 3 minutes, 23 kilometers in total, and then 180 watt average. Just dehydrated, honestly. Didn't really feel like the hardest thing in the world, but I just wanted it. And I gotta get to work in like 35 minutes. So, still pretty good though. Still pretty good today. You know, that's yeah. Let me show y'all. A pretty good week of training. I mean, I'm not sure when I'm gonna show the weekend because that's just really just a long run that really isn't a long run. It's like 5 miles, and then another bike session that's a lot easier, like 20 miles. About 25 to 30 miles, like 150 watts. So, I mean, yeah. Gotta hurry up and get to work and eat, though. 50 kilometers today. Didn't feel like recording much. I'm just sitting in the corner of my room cycling. And OBS isn't working for some damn reason. It's not working for Swift. I don't know. It's annoying. But yeah. Pretty good week of training. This has been my trainings were all around for the past 2-3 weeks. I saw my teammates run WAC, which is pretty good, and I saw the results for Cowtown, which a couple of my coworkers are doing. So, yeah. Spokane, Washington.